Today is day 40 of posting every single day until I'm famous, and day 19 of 75 hard. So let's jump into it, because today has been quite eventful for me and I want to talk about it. Now, I've tried to record so much today and it's all resulted in absolute total failure. So that's lovely. We love that. We love failing. 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 I have to brainwash myself. We love failing because eventually you stop failing as long as you keep failing. We'll fail forward. So what happened? How did I fail so much? What happened? I tried to record a game called Star Sector, okay? Because I identified that as a blue ocean. No one's making Star Sector content. At least nobody with any bit of charisma. No offense to the people making videos, okay? I'm not trying to hate at all. You have charisma and stuff. I just am... It's a different energy, okay, that I bring. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I bring a different energy to things than most of the people making that type of content. It's a very dry, complex, spreadsheet-esque game. So I was like, let me come in there and try and be, you know, a little upbeat and fun and, I don't know, have some energy, right? Completely failed, okay? I think I did a really good job recording the tutorial, but I was like, damn, nobody wants to watch the tutorial, especially not people who love the game, right? They've played it 1,000 times or seen other people play it 1,000 times. They don't care about the tutorial. So I decided to try and jump in. And I tried to jump in and I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? It's too complex. I played through the battle tutorial and the campaign tutorial and I'm left like, okay, I don't know what's going on. It's too much, okay? So I think maybe I need to spend like 5 to 10 hours playing it on my own, and then I'll be like still super noob, still barely know what's going on, but at least then I'll have a little bit of motion, right? I'll be able to play it a little bit. And then I was like, damn, I still got to post a video today. I already had recorded this log, but I decided I need to re-record it after the events of today because, frankly, it doesn't fit right in, you know, now that things have changed over the course of the day, okay? I've got to redo the log, so here I am. So then I was like, okay, Star Sector, too complicated. You got me. It's too complicated. That's why it's a blue ocean, okay? That's why nobody with, I would say, some real, you know, on-camera presence has come in and played that game. Is because it's got a huge barrier to entry. People have, of course, but this is a little different. So we'll try again, maybe. But I was like, okay, let's go try a different game that I had identified as maybe a good opportunity. I was like, let's play Escape from Duck-Off. And man, I tried to play it and I'm just zapped of energy, okay? It's been a long day. It's like 8 p.m., dude. I am still working on YouTube and have put out nothing into the world at like 8 p.m. And I've been here for hours recording, just trying over and over and over again to play Star Sector and failing, and then trying again and failing and trying again and failing. And then I was like, I'll play Duck-Off, okay? And I tried to play Duck-Off. And I just felt like I didn't have the energy to give to it that it would really be like a good video. You know, I don't want to put out stuff that sucks. If I don't feel good about it, I shouldn't put it out. I feel like, you know, I got to at least come with some energy to, you know, bring something to the table. And I just didn't feel like I had it in me to record Duck-Off and do it well. So I played a little bit. I played I played through the tutorial, and then I played a couple of like rounds and went out and died immediately. I was like, okay, I get it. I see what you do here. So tomorrow we'll come back and we'll play Escape from Duck-Off and we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. But playing games and talking at the same time, I feel like I don't have the same, like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm as good at it as I should be. So maybe I just need to practice more, which is probably the answer, right? And frankly, I just don't have a ton to talk about, especially not when I have some game that I've never played before and I'm trying to figure it out. It's just a lot, frankly, and I'm not like giving up or anything. It sounds like I'm quitting or something like that. Absolutely not. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll play Duck-Off and we'll try it. I'm just happy to not play Clash, frankly. I do not want to play Clash. First of all, the Clash gameplay gets no views, and second of all, Clash sucks. Boo! Boo Clash, okay? Supercell is just dog walking all of us. If you're still giving Supercell money, bro, you need to have an honest look at the mirror and really consider your life choices, dude. That shit is, they're milking you dry. I don't want to get milked dry. The game is frankly not very fun since they added heroes in level 16, so I'm out. I'll still do tier lists and stuff. I'll still play it occasionally, but I don't want to play it all the time. I certainly don't want to build my brand around it because Supercell has proven time and time again that they just do not give a single fuck about their customer base other than extracting as much money from them as possible. And I don't want to give Supercell my money. I would much rather play some other stuff that maybe people would, you know, it's would have a better time. Okay, go try and have a better time somewhere else. Now, with that said, gonna try other stuff still, of course. I'm exhausted today. I know I have a lot of energy in this video, but frankly, I think it's just some frustration that I'm letting out now through like hype energy. I don't know, bro. Listen, I'm cooked. Okay, frankly, that's what it is. I'm cooked. I'm channeling the frustration of playing Star Sector forever and getting nowhere, and playing Duck Off and feeling like absolute trash. And I'm channeling it right here to you right now to at least put out a good log, right? If I'm gonna do one thing today, I'm damn sure gonna do it well, right? If we're only putting out the log, I'm gonna make sure it's a good one where at least I brought my A game. So I feel like I'm bringing my A game right now. With that said, check this out. This thing is fucking awesome. Do you see this? Do you see this bouncy ball that I found? We found this on our walk. This is goated. It's so sick, dude. I used to, when I was in high school, right, I would pick up just about anything I found on the side of the road, and I would put it in a drawer I had, and I called it my drawer of treasures, okay? I was like a goblin, just hoarding little trinkets and shit. And I guess old habits die hard. I can't help but pick something cool up off the ground when I find it. And I have this, and then one of these little, like, I don't know, rock pebble things, you know, you've seen these before. They're not special. But this bouncy ball, bro, ain't never seen one of these, I promise you. So yeah, that's my treasure for today. Found some other stuff, but listen, I don't have the same proclivities as I did when I was in high school, okay? I don't like picking up random shit off the ground anymore. I like to have very few items. I'm kind of a minimalist. And you can tell by the background of all the random boxes and shit stacked up. Anyway, I try to be more selective with what I pick up off the ground, so the bouncy ball met the criteria. Listen, new fidget toy unlocked. I keep a random collection of items like a dice and a little shitty piece of like bracelet and whatever this thing is. I keep them on my desk because I fuck with them all day while I sit here. But yeah, that's where I'm at, okay? We're going to have to come back and try again on the recording gameplay, and I think I'm going to have to get a lot better at it. I don't feel like, maybe it's the mental overload or something. I don't feel like I can bring my A game nearly as well. Well, that's not true necessarily. I feel like the Star Sector tutorial was really solid, okay? I thought I did a really good job, but then I was like, nobody's going to want to watch this. I'm just like reading the tutorial stuff that everybody's seen 1,000 times. Why would I put this out? Nobody will care. You know, I'm sure people will be happy to help if I can get to like even a little bit of competency and can play it somewhat. They'll come in and they'll be like, oh, you know, this is how you do this, and that. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. But for right now, I try and play it, and it's like I have no idea what I'm doing, to the point where I can't even try to play. You know, I can't even try to be funny or entertaining because I'm so overwhelmed by just how much there is. And I was kind of worried about that. So we're going to try Duck Off instead, maybe, and I'll play Star Sector on my own time until I can maybe get some, you know, my claws sunk into it, and maybe I'll be able to play it then a little bit. Maybe that kills the experience, frankly. I have no idea. Listen, I'm going to start living my truth, okay? I'm going to try to do more stuff and think about what I should do less, and just try and do more things and try more stuff. Been looking into other people and how they got, you know, to their success or fame or whatever. So maybe we can incorporate some of those learnings into the channel. I don't know, dude. Listen, unfortunately, another day of just a log. It always kills me when I put out only the log, because it's just like the bare minimum. And I know that like almost nobody cares about these. And when I just make a log, it doesn't move the channel forward at all. But frankly, I'm cooked today, okay? I spent hours today trying to make something else and failing over and over and over again. I haven't even taken a shower today, okay, man? I'm the type of person who's got a shower every day, and I like it to be the first thing that I do. But because we have to go do our 2 exercises and walk, I like to get the walks done or the exercise done and then shower. But I haven't even been able to do that. I've been sitting here recording stuff that nobody's ever going to see and wasting my time trying things that, well, I guess it wasn't a waste, okay? Failure is important. Whatever, dude. Okay, I'm done. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, all that jazz. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll put out an actual, real video tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good one.